are red mage. So I think now we're gonna go do the little lady quest. It's over by the Adventurers Guild. There, inheritance. We will be doing a tour of the Beast Tribes to grab the rest of their items. Let's go ahead and pick. Why would you zoom in there? I'm trying to try something on. You get your hands on Ebon Blade's mask. Begging your pardons, good sir, but you are an adventurer, are you not? If so, I would be much obliged for your kind assistance. I am the Royal Seneschal, and it is my honor to oversee Little Ladies' Day. In case you are unfamiliar, the festival celebrates all the maidens of the realm, and my duty is to see that each and every lady is treated as a princess. For this year's celebration, we are planning to distribute replicas of an antique folding fan to participants. Wishing to learn more about said fan, Miss Ildethia, scion of House Thorn, has taken it upon herself to investigate his origins. Alas, she has ever had a frail constitution and is feeling unwell. For now, she rests at my insistence, but passionate as she is about the celebration, I worry that she won't stay put. Thus would I turn to you for help. In order to take the burden off my lady, who is also a treasured princess this day, might I prevail upon you to assist with her investigation? Grateful. Now, Miss Ildethia should be resting on a bench in the Gold Court, so pray seek her out there. I leave her in your capable hands. Gold Court. It's the Gold Court. Ah, somewhere else. That open, but this is... Oh, it's in the center of that area. Okay. And you give Astrus one shout out and they just disappear on you. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. Pardon me, but I do not believe we've met. Is there something you require? So the Royal Seneschal sent you. Well, I would be lying if I said that I didn't need the help. I'm in a worse way than I had realized. I'm supposed to meet with two people as part of my investigation, but loath as I am to admit it, I am in no condition to be up and about. You may already know, I'm investigating the origins of an antique folding fan, the very one beside me, which I found in the Thorn Manor one day. Curious about the design, which is unseen in Ul'dah, I turned to the history books, and discovered that it is of a style used in the palace during the Thorn Dynasty. Further research revealed that Princess Adiva, My ancestor who gave rise to Little Lady's Day once used such a fan in a dance she performed at a royal soiree. It's very beautiful by all accounts, and I should have liked to see it. Inspired by this discovery, I consulted the Royal Seneschal, and it was decided that we would make replicas of the fan as gifts for this year's celebration. However, when we showed the fan to the artisan we hired, he declared that, while undeniably designed in the Thorn style, it was crafted much more recently, more than a few decades ago at most. This led me to wonder, who had this fan made, and why? My mother no longer with us, I went and asked my father. He claimed to know nothing about it and said no more. Though he married into the family, he is the present head of House Thorn. Even he does not know, and I have to seek answers elsewhere. Additionally, if we learned how the fan was used during Princess Adiva's time, I thought that we could share the knowledge during the celebration. Thus did I arrange to meet with people who are versed in the history of our family. As I am now, however, I can scarcely stand without feeling faint. Sorry to impose, but might I trouble you to attend the appointments in my stead? Never make your cat tremble. Never let your cat tremble. Your debt. Now, you'll want to take the fan with you. Please show it when you meet the individuals in question. One is a reporter from the Mithril Eye, who will be at Arzanoth Ossuary. The other is a historian, who will be at the Quicksand. Yes, both of them are like out in the general city then. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Looking for this historian. Can I help you with something? I'm actually supposed to meet someone here, but she appears to be late. They don't say fun cat facts, they're just cat facts. Ah, so you've come on Miss Silditha's behalf? This is the fan she wished me to inspect. This is a style hailing from the Thorn Dynasty. It is said that Princess Adiva carried such a fan when she attended functions. In those days, it was considered meet for noblewomen to cover their faces, to which end they carried folding fans on their persons. But as the legend of the Lost Lady would attest, Princess Adiva didn't concern herself with social norms, and at a royal soiree, far from using her fan to cover her face, she used it to perform an impromptu dance. The Sultan and his retinue of seneschals looked on aghast, but the guests were captivated by her performance and erupted into rapturous applause when she finished. That dance came to be known as the Little Lady's Dance, and it is said to have been passed down through the women of House Thorn. The hand you hold, I expect, was crafted for that very purpose. Curious, though. As a daughter of House Thorn, it seems to me that Miss Silditha should be aware of this legacy. In any case, I was able to be of some help to her. Pray pass along my regards. Can I have it back and move? A long time of just being locked in an animation. Out this way. Be. Can I help you? fan. Alditha sent you, I take it? Very well then. I'll tell you what I know. When Alditha reached out about an antique fan she found, I was instantly reminded of a similar one I saw long ago. By her description alone, I couldn't be certain. To see it here and now, there's no doubt in my mind. This fun once belonged to Alditha's mother, Claudia. She was still half a girl at the time, 15 summers old perhaps, when I interviewed her for a little ladies' dance article. That day, she had this very fan with her. She was out of sorts, though, and begged to sit down and rest. As tired as she looked, I decided to cut the interview short and ended up writing about something else. I was saying, I found it a little strange that Alditha should ask me about the fan. It belonged to her mother, after all. Surely she should know about it. Turned. Thank you for attending the appointments in my stead. So, did you learn aught of interest? Is your fan back? And was my mother's? Used to perform the little ladies' dance. Dance passed down through the women of our line? Forgive me, but I'm not sure what to think about any of this. Neither the fan nor the dance. My mother shared the tradition with me. Yes, I feel that is the only plausible explanation. My mother succumbed to illness when I was little. If she had wished to pass on the tradition, never had the chance to do so. Be that as it may, my father must have known something. Not why he claimed otherwise and feigned ignorance about the fan. Nor do I expect that he would willingly talk. Still, I want to know about the dance and about my mother. Sorry to impose yet again, adventurer, but won't you help me find the answers? This means a lot to me. Now then, if my mother appeared at Little Ladies' Day with her fan, it seems likely that she performed the dance there. On that assumption, I propose we look for those who knew my mother around when she was involved in the festival. For this, wealthy middle-aged folk seems a likely place to start. Chances are they at least crossed paths with her in social circles. Till then, could you please try approaching affluent-looking individuals at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange and Thames Aesthetics? She'll await you here. Hey, you want to go wander off repeatedly? At least they've got a decent explanation for why I have to do all the work. She's frail. What's that? Do I know Claudia Thorne? The dance she refused to perform? May I ask who is asking? Goodness me, to think Alditha had no idea. Good friends with her mother, I'm proud to say. I'd be glad to share what I know. She was quite frail, was Claudia. constantly took ill. The result, she seldom attended social functions. Certainly never performed the little ladies' dance in them. She did, however, show it to me in private, and I consider myself blessed. So beautiful, I begged to learn it from her. She kindly taught me, and she would have dearly loved to teach Alditha too, I'm sure. It breaks my heart that she never had the chance. But if Alditha is keen to learn the dance, nothing would please me more than to teach it, a poor substitute though I may be for her mother. So at the Gold Court, yes? I shall go and find her there at once. So then we've got two people from the Sapphire Neb in exchange by the look of it. Here? Nope. There's one. Body Mother. Okay. Okay, let's get into character. A Thorn Lady who once danced at the festival? I'm afraid I'm not familiar. Little Ladies' Day has always been a common folks festival, after all. If anyone were to know, I dare say it would be the head of the Thorn family. It is under their auspices that the celebrations take place. Restless nobleman. Where in the world did she disappear to? What? Did I ever see the dance performed by Claudia Thorn? As it happens, yes. Yes, I did. During the Little Ladies' Day celebration many years ago. Claudia was participating for the first time, and I had the honor of being her guide. By way of thanks for my company, she showed me the dance. Flourishing her fan, she moved with such majestic grace I was left utterly transfixed. A dance so lovely should be seen by all. Won't you perform it on stage at the festival? I suggested. To my delight, she agreed with a smile. But no sooner did she finish enrapturing the crowds than she retreated out of sight and all but collapsed to the ground. It was then that they learned of her frail constitution. Though I hadn't been aware, I felt no less terrible for making her overexert herself. I apologized profusely, begging her not to push herself ever again. The sad look on her face when she nodded is something I've not forgotten to this day. But look at me prattle on to a complete stranger. My apologies. Now that I was in the midst of looking for someone, so I shall excuse myself. Where am I going? Back this way. There you are. Luna was here just now. She told me he was a friend of my mother's and kindly taught me how to perform the Little Ladies' Dance. As beautiful as I imagined it would be. I can't thank you enough for finding this person. How then, were you able to learn aught from anyone else? So my mother once performed the dance before a crowd, but the exertion was too much for her? What I've seen, the movements may indeed be trying for those of poor health. Those such as myself. Yes, did my father choose to keep the dance a secret from me, out of concern for my well-being? Or so I speculated, at any rate. Lady Alditha, thank heavens I found you. Otto, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Begging your pardons, my lady, but you disappeared from the manor without a word. Both your father and I have been worried sick. But all's well that ends well, and it seems that you are on hand for the young mistress. As her seneschal, allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude. What, huh? Does she have multiple seneschals? Now then, milady, even as we speak, your father searches for you in the city. If you feel strong enough, let us seek him out together. It would set his mind at ease. Yes, of course. Thanks to you, I have discovered things I never knew about my family. And I would have you at my side when I meet with my father. Will you come with me? Thank you. Your presence will give me the courage to seek the truth. Master Fortune should be somewhere in the Ruby Road Exchange. Please follow me. Ruby Road Exchange is where at? That husting strip? Oh, that's the Ruby Road Exchange. Okay. You're the man familiar. Should have guessed you were the one who aided my daughter. Said what I said, not really realizing you had come at her behest. What's done is done. Now allow me to properly introduce myself. Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family, at your service. No more secrets, father. Why did you hide the truth from me? Bring myself to tell you. Even as that fan in that dance hold fond memories of your mother, they are a painful reminder that she's gone. Couldn't bear to lose you as well. So please, return the fan, and forget about the dance. Understand full well why you feel this way. Were I in your position, I would likely feel the same. As much as I'm touched by your concern, it's about everything now. Father, about the fan, and even the dance. Yeah? Alditha, that was extraordinary. Where world did you learn how to dance so beautifully? A friend of mother's taught me. Despite all these years, she still remembered the entire dance down to the smallest flourish. Mother brought you great joy when she danced for you that day. Coming to understand this, I knew that I wanted to experience that joy again. Alditha. Like I once apologized to your mother, I must now apologize to you. It was wrong of me to hide the fan and the dance from you. I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. If it is your desire to carry on the tradition, then I will not stand in your way. Thank you. But you know, Father, it is Little Ladies' Day. Rather than an apology, is there not a more appropriate gesture for the occasion? As you say, my princess. As you say. I, Photon Thorn, head of the Thorn royal family, do hereby pledge to serve as your royal seneschal. Your every wish is my command. Except, perhaps, when I judge that you are overexerting yourself. After all, your Highness's well-being is my foremost priority. I shall bear that in mind. Without further ado, then, my first wish is to instruct festival staff in the Little Ladies' Dance, that we may share it with all who participate in the festivities. If that is your wish, then it is mine as well. On this day, all ladies are princesses. Everyone should by rights inherit the dance passed down in our family. Gift for you, Adventure. It's a token of my gratitude. It isn't much, but please accept these instructions for the dance, along with a replica as my mother's fan. Now then, there's no time to waste. We must distribute these fans to as many people as possible, and share with them the history of the dance. This will be a Little Ladies' Day to remember. Oh yes, it will. And slow pan up. That. So let's get somewhere where we can actually see ourselves. Social emotes. There. That's the Little Ladies' Dance.